Portland City Council race right now is looking like Dan Ryan will hold on to his seat in position 2.
And in position 3, Jo Ann Hardesty is in the lead, but appears likely to make the runoff in November. Look at the other 2 candidates, though. Still a very close race between Vadim Mozyrsky and Renee Gonzalez as to who will challenge Hardesty in that runoff in the general election.
Let's check in with Kyle Boshi at City Hall tonight, where he's been following this race. Kyle, what's the latest from there?
Well, as you mentioned, there were 2 Portland City Council seats up for grabs tonight. Commissioner Dan Ryan held on for a re-election landslide. The other seat is still undecided.
That we're here for the people.
Incumbent City Commissioner Jo Ann Hardesty faced challengers Renee Gonzalez and Vadim Mozyrsky in a hotly contested primary race for Portland City Council. It appears Hardesty will advance to a runoff in November. She made history in 2018 by becoming the first black woman elected to Portland City Council. But her time in office has coincided with a spike in gun violence and homelessness, issues that will likely be top of mind for voters heading into a general election runoff.
Well, I will continue to be positive. Other people can do what they want, but I have a record of accomplishments, so, you know, people can say, they can say whatever they want, but I can prove to a record I came in with an agenda. I stayed focused on that agenda, and I've had success with that agenda. So
it's still unclear who will face Hardesty in the runoff. Both challengers are in a close battle for that final spot.
Where we go from here is pretty obvious. Portland has a lot of difficulties. We have a rising homicide rate. We have a 50% increase in people living in the streets. That is going to take thinking in a different way. And so whoever wins this election, they're going to have to think outside the box.
You know, anytime you're taking on an incumbent, it's tough. And it looks early like we split some votes of those who were looking for alternatives to Jo Ann. So, but that also tells you, looking at those early numbers, that there's a lot of people who want change in the city and want a redirection. So I'm encouraged by that. And we just got to finish and run it out to the end.
And now with the challengers in a dead heat for that second spot, it appears it'll come down to the final few ballots, including those that were put into the mail just today. It may take several days to get results.
Razor's Edge there. Kyle Boshi at City Hall. Thank you for your reporting tonight.
And just a reminder, for a look at all of the latest results from today's Oregon's primary, head to our website, kgw.com. We'll have more analysis of the results just ahead, along with your full forecast with Chief Meteorologist Matt Zafino.